Good morning. It's day 2 of the Artist's Way. I am just coming back from getting some coffee, and I'm not walking down an alleyway, just so you can see a little bit more of Sac being, a lot prettier than I was making it out to be yesterday. So day 2, I'm like, oh, am I looking at the camera? Am I not? Do I have lazy eyes? It could just be like a theme, is that I never look at the camera. I could make my mistake into a thing, right? That's art. And that's the whole point of the Artist's Way, right? So anyway, yesterday I was in the park and I was reading the first chapter of the Artist's Way, and I was doing some journaling, and one of the exercises that they talk about that you have to do is, you don't have to do it, but you can do it. It's like the first exercise you're really given to do. And it's to just kind of experiment to see what happens when you write down like 10 times, I insert your name here, an abundant and powerful artist or writer or some, of course I'm not even remembering what it was exactly, but it was basically like just this declaration. It was just this statement, this affirmation of your talent, your truth and all that. And the whole point was to kind of see what your subconscious comes up with as a way to stop you from thinking this, and it's called your blurts. That's the idea. So I was like, all right, and these are usually, sometimes these exercises, I'm like, all right, well, I kind of know. I've done enough of this work. I know what my mind thinks. I know what all my little blurts are. I know what my subconscious wants me to believe. And so I get a little arrogant about it. I'm like, no, I don't need to do this. I got it. But I thought, nope, differently. Do things differently. That's what we learned yesterday. I decided instead to do the exercise and to start writing down, the whatever that statement was 10 times. And, and I was getting curious, like, oh, I wonder what is going to come up. And I kind of wasn't hearing anything come up. And it was that sort of thing is like when you really listen for something, then you can't hear it. It's like that kind of tunes you out to it. Well, so I'm writing the statement over and over, and I probably get to like the 8th or the 9th time I write it. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this homeless man walking past and settling at the park bench next to me with his shopping cart full of wares. And it was basically like my subconscious was saying, like, girl, we do not have time to tell you all the things we think about you. Here, this is what we think about you. Just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, it was so obscene and so just like direct that I kind of had to respect it for giving me the business like that. What I learned was, from doing that exercise, was that I have a lot of internalized ideas about myself that are going to be coming up that I didn't even, I think I knew I had them, but I didn't even realize how, I don't know, how negatively that I speak to myself. And I know it seems kind of silly to think, oh, well, just because a homeless man walked by doesn't mean your subconscious thinks you're a homeless man with a shopping cart, but that's the whole idea. The Artist's Way kind of throws you these coincidences and synchronicities and things like this to kind of, there's something about it, and I wrote this in my journal yesterday. I was like, there's some kind of alchemy about the Artist's Way where it makes really kooky shit happen as part of the process. And so I'm accepting it as a sign because I have the choice, and I'm going to choose that it is a sign. So what does that mean? I guess you can only go up from here. I guess if today I'm starting with the self-image of myself as a homeless man with a shopping cart, by the end of these 84 days, man, I'm going to be like a fucking Rockefeller. That's the plan anyway, right? Anyway, that's all for day 2, and I will see you for day 3. Bye.